Yeah, we're here. Welcome to the morning roast, motherfuckers.
We're off to a good start, aren't we?
Yeah. We're here. We're out here. We're doing our thing. What's up, everybody? It's the Muzz kicking it to you.
Kicking it to you while trying to sort his shit out.
Yeah, apparently a bunch of shit's not sorted out, so, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. Welcome to the morning roast, episode 38.
38.
We're in the building.
38.
I got Mr. Sauce with me.
How's it going, everyone? You need a better audience.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you need like a.
I do. I
fucking-
have this one, like just a bunch of people. That's like a huge crowd of
No,
people.
the other one is a bunch of people, like people who are just like don't care,
Corny.
but they just
Corny people.
Fuck. So, how have you been?
Dude, I've been good. My week consisted of purely just chilling and working, really. Like, I finished up the album. I sat on video games 4 or 5 days of the week. It was pretty lit. I haven't been back on video games that much in so long because I've been working on this album.
Slacker.
And yeah, I've been
Fucking slacking.
Yeah.
And you call yourself a proud hunter.
Yeah,
bitch.
and we keep on going up and down. So like we're like kind of like in this segment of like not actually like winning, but we're winning in a sense.
You're going head to head with the Warlocks, dude.
Yeah, it bummed me out because the Warlocks were, you know, at the top of the game. The next day that I looked, I was like, yeah, we're winning. And then all of a sudden, bam, the Warlocks are right here, and Hunters are right here, Titans are right here.
Well,
We're
we're definitely gonna dive into this once we get to the sauce.
Oh yeah.
We got all that and more within our segments,
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
So.
Tell me about it. Finished up mixing and mastering my 2 last songs on the album. Gonna chill out for a little bit, but I already got something on rap that I'm working on, called Afternoon Delight. Afternoon Delight. It's an interesting little song. It's gonna sound like
Afternoon Delight. Next thing, are you gonna try to do like what Eminem does, just some kind of funky, weird looking song?
It's kind of gonna be like Chance the Rapper vibe.
Oh God, not this guy.
It's pretty great. It's pretty great.
I'm sure it is.
So what did you do this weekend?
Fuck. What have I done? Well, first I tried to repair my motorcycle, starting with the brake handles, and the brake lever I had to replace because it basically snapped off during the crash.
So did you get that repaired yet?
Yeah, I did, but I mean I can ride it still. I just gotta. There are still a lot of things that I need to do, and it was before the accident. I still got my clutch is starting to slip. I gotta check the belt.
It's crazy.
It is. Past that, like I went to a yard sale for the first time.
What? You've never been to a yard sale? We used to have them at my dad's house.
I've never really participated in it.
I didn't really either.
I was up in the room playing video games, motherfucker.
I mean, I was just like, hey, it's a yard sale. Yard sales are dope, though. How have you never been to a yard sale
I've never been one. I got everything I needed.
That's
so
true.
So this yard sale happened at my neighborhood. It was
that
at a
makes
house
sense. You
down
just
at the
strolled
corner.
by, huh?
Yeah.
You were like, oh, I'm gonna check it out.
Me and my girlfriend, we went over.
Has she ever been to a yard sale either?
Oh, many times.
Oh,
She's been many times, and that's because of her father. But I don't want to dive into that shit. That's
Nah.
But yeah,
Fathers.
but yeah, like me and her, we went to this yard sale, and I went in there. I saw a few things that like I'm 29 years old, but I still feel so old. I feel like I'm 50.
Yeah,
or
and you see these
something.
things,
Like,
and you're like, man.
I saw VHS tapes.
Did you?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Like in their.
That's one thing
packaging,
you'll
too.
always find at that. I swear that I promise you.
I found VHS tapes. I found like an old Avril Lavigne CD. I found an old school camera, and I saw like a whole bunch of interesting knickknacks and whatnot. And I made a purchase.
I made a purchase.
I made a purchase.
I said I made a purchase.
No,
I'm
I
not gonna lie
purchased-
to you, ladies and gentlemen. I made a purchase.
I purchased this this little cabinet thing. It's like $20, and I bought it mainly for my girlfriend because she now lives in an apartment of her own. She doesn't have a lot of.
Oh, she
doesn't-
moved out of her. I don't know where she was living.
She was living
mom's
in,
house.
She was living in a house
Okay.
with her mother that they rented from her sister.
Yikes.
So now that they moved out, my girlfriend moved into this apartment, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. She doesn't have a lot of furniture, especially storage wise.
Oh yeah, no.
So I got her this cabinet by myself, and she just kind of gave me the look. She was like, "You didn't have to do it." I'm just like, "Shut up! You need the room."
I feel like women do that a lot. Like
No,
you
no,
know,
no, no, no.
Here's
No,
the
no.
thing. No, look.
No,
They
because-
like to gift you. They love to get you shit. But the moment that you get them something, it's either something that ironically they have and that you never even knew about, something that they didn't even want in the first place, or you didn't need to get me that. Be grateful.
Yeah, for me, I'm just in my situation. I'm just like, I needed to because I know that she has a ton of clothing that's all scattered all over the floor, and
Why don't you just give her hangers?
just-
Have her hang up her clothes.
the cabinet was the first thing to buy there. I mean, I'm already waiting on this paycheck because reasons. But in her case, she still needs a lot of she needs the necessities still. So me getting that little cabinet thing helped even things out in terms of laundry, in terms of putting away like her son's toys.
Right, right.
Because, and get this, she has a bunny. She has this little black bunny.
Why does she have a rabbit?
D-
I mean,
Yeah,
rabbits
I mean-
are cute. They're just difficult.
I mean, she and her son kind of wanted one, mostly her son.
Ah, yeah.
So
kids.
So she's
And the kid doesn't even take care of it.
Facts, fucking facts.
Facts.
It's fucking facts. He knows his like.
They're like, I want a bunny. I want a cat. I want a dog. Don't take care of
It was actually yesterday. I brought the cabinet thing upstairs. Her apartment was upstairs, so I brought it upstairs, and
That's why I always have people help me bring shit up.
like I've
I do.
I don't
like
mind
upstairs,
I
though.
don't mind helping, but at the same time, I'm just like, I look at her son and I was like, her son is on the computer. He knows his way around the computer.
Yeah,
he
like
plays
my kid,
Minecraft and all.
yeah.
Yeah. He's pretty much like your kid, but like, I don't do parenting. I don't do anything like that. But
He said,
I
won't
wanted
do
to
it.
sit down, but the bunny often just moves free. Like, I get you want to let the animal
Wait,
out for.
the bunny was free the whole time?
Well, not the whole.
Does-
not the whole time. When we
Does
went
it
out-
have like a litter box or something?
Yeah,
like that?
it has a litter box.
So it goes in the litter box.
Yes and no,
Yes and no.
because her son does not really.
Train it. Well,
Yeah,
of course
she-
not.
yeah,
He can't train it. He's like what, 5, 10 years old?
No, I mean it's just.
I
it's-
left an open window right there.
I think it's a young one. So, but
No, I'm talking about the kid.
the kid. No, he's up there. He's up there in that range.
What, 5 to
Like,
10?
Like between 5 to 10.
Oh, okay.
But
That's
so
a big
I'm just,
range.
So I'm just like, I wanted to sit down because my legs were killing me from having to use a cabinet, and they have like this little futon, like little bed cot thing set up as the living room couch thing.
Oh, yeah.
So, and it had rabbit droppings on it.
No.
So I'm just like,
I'd be like, kid.
so I'm just like,
fuck?
I'm like, babe, like you're the bunny is like leaving droppings all over the place. Like, what's happening? And it's just like, I don't know. I'm like, you don't know. Oh, I know what. I'm gonna fix this. boy.
Boy.
Boy, get your ass over here. Sweep up, clean up every rat dropping around the apartment.
That's what you got to do too, because like the craziest thing, like, and I see it as a parent, like when it's your kid knows better to an extent because you trained your kid. So your kid's gonna ultimately listen to how you run things and everything. When you get into, and this is for people that don't have kids or have kids, when you get into the environment of being around other people's kids and you see them not acting right and you're like, bro, I would never teach my kid to be like this. Never in my life. I would smack the fuck out of this kid.
My girlfriend has tried to discipline him, but it's just like she's not like...
Because statistics show that they listen to male figures over female figures. Female figures will let their kids get away with so much. I don't care what female you are. Like, they will run over you. When it comes to a male figure is more stern, more serious about what they're doing.
Let's agree to disagree, because my sister, my oldest sister, she can be...
Your sister's something else.
No, my sisters just don't put up with the bullshit, any extent of bullshit.
Because your sisters go hard. But even if I'm pretty sure
they go hard, because if they don't take care of the shit, they're gonna get an ass whooping.
Either that or it's because their mans are like soft and shit like that. They're soft and gooey on the inside. No. They have soft and gooey boyfriends. I've
got a story to tell you about my sister, but I'm not gonna say it here on the morning roast. That's too it's too no. But yeah, like that's pretty much been my week. Also, my work also they're fucking up with my schedule, man.
How?
Like usually my weekend would be like on a Wednesday and Thursday. Fuckers are changing it so I can have it like a Monday and like a Thursday.
Oh,
my weekend is like being spread.
Tell them no.
No, I'm just gonna do my usual schedule. We're gonna see what happens.
Yeah, do that and be like, sorry, I can't do that schedule. I have other things going on. Well, I can't. You're scheduling me times and stuff that I cannot authorize right now.
Yeah,
you're immediately changing my life.
It's going against my creed.
My creed.
But beyond that, nothing much has happened.
So I did want to announce a few events going on.
You got announcements?
Announcements?
What the fuck announcements?
There's so much stuff going on in Arizona right now.
Oh yeah, we're in May, huh?
Yes.
Oh shit, I just realized it. That's what happens when you work overnights. You don't even know what fucking day you're on anymore.
So there's going to be a Eminent showcase with my sponsor, Eminent Jewelry. It's going to be a jewelry showcase. I do not remember what day it is. If you give me a second, I'll find it.
Didn't you have something on a Wednesday?
I have so much.
Like on the 5th?
Like I said, I have so much shit going on.
You want me to help you find it?
I remember.
You remember what it is, you just don't know when it is. Fuck.
So, Eminent Jewelry and Watches.
They're shiny, I'm sure.
Yes, they are. And yeah. So Eminent Jewelry, go check out Eminent Jewelry by my homie Darian. He's having a jewelry event. I think it's sometime this week. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. I think it's actually it's actually today. So
today?
Yeah, it's today.
Oh, okay.
So there's a jewelry expo today. Go check it out if you can. You know, lots of nice jewelry, good financing. Markets and stuff like that. So go ahead and go check it out. Check out my sponsor, Eminent Jewelry. Yeah, I mean, I got this ring right here. Hold on. This ring's a sterling silver ring. It's engraved and everything. It's a triple ring too. And, fits right, fits good. Good ring. Good prices, affordable. And go check them out. Eminent Jewelry. So after that, we got DJ Kane's Ratchet House Party on I think it's May 8th.
Yes, May 8th. I'm looking at it right now.
May 8th is let me see. May 8th is a Saturday. So, you guys don't got nothing going on, don't play with yourselves. Don't diddle around at home. Come down to the Ratchet House Party at DD's Lounge in Glendale, Arizona. It's off of 75th and Glendale. Ratchet House Party. Let's go. I'll be performing for a competition to go to the next showcase. Of course, you know, I'm a win. I'm a winner. I piss, breathe, shit, and see success everywhere I go. Second off,
you might want to get yourself looked at, dude.
Yeah, I don't think pissing success is normal.
You need a Dr. Phil in up
I
here.
have successful pisses, slightly competent
Hopefully.
but successful shits.
Hopefully you'll continue to have successful pisses and not get like a fucking kidney stone on the way.
Oh man, if only, bro. It's creeping. Like I couldn't imagine.
I don't
want
to go into your yard.
I couldn't imagine having a kidney stone. Like. I've seen like so many people younger than me and my age or older have kidney stones, and I'm like, I've never had one.
Well, drink more water. Drink more water, motherfucker.
No, I don't think. I think water would give me it. That's why I got to keep on drinking some fucking Red Bull.
That's what gives you the fucking kidney stones in the first place, dumbass.
Anyways, everything unhealthy is good for me. So fuck y'all.
So I'm curious about the whole Ratchet House Party. Like one of them is the guest judges. Like, do you know any particular guest judge that you know is gonna be there?
I don't know who the guest judges are gonna be. I'm assuming Ashley Combs, ASHO will she is gonna be sponsoring the event, so she might be one. And then Bank Mills, shout out to Bank Mills. He's probably going to be one. Who knows? I don't really know who the judges are going to be, but definitely come through. DD's Lounge is an explosive area. It's been around, but it's popping back up because it's a good place to have events, especially if it's not like if it's like 500 people or less. So yeah, definitely check it out. It's gonna be lit. May 22nd, and I do have tickets for it.
Oh snaps! You got the tickets?
I do.
To Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory.
I actually have to throw Sauce one, a pair if he can make it or sell them. So, Era Harris, May 22nd, is gonna be doing his album release party. Morning Roast and the Muzz has $12 pre-sales. Buy 2, get 1 free. And that is on a Saturday as well, if I'm correct. Yes, it is. It's on Saturday at the Monarch Theater. Go and check it out. I got tickets for y'all. Get them. Check out Era Harris. If you haven't checked out Era Harris, he's got a good line of clothes too. He drops amazing music. Straight up stand-up dude. Go and check that out. And then for the Resistance and the opening of the summer, the official opening of the summer, and the best show to open the summer with is the Muzz's Gemini album release party, May 28th. Get your tickets from that. You can go to my webpage at villainousmuzz.com. Go to the event page, click on the ticket thing, order you some tickets, or go to the Eminent Jewelry webpage and order the tickets. I will drop my website in the comments below.
The website, not your email address. Don't want
Yeah, right.
Imagine like someone trying to like, okay, I got all these tickets to sell, all these merch to sell, and you accidentally put in his mother's email address in it.
Mr. Graves said you're gonna get Sue-sauced. I don't know what that means, but you got Sue-sauced. So, along with my event, I'm also having my album release on May 28th. I'm gonna be having CDs along with having a pre-order link about mid-May. So definitely look out for that. After that, June 6th, I'm going to Cali again. and I'm actually performing for the first time in California.
You're gonna do a live performance over in Cali?
Yep, it's technically an audition to do to hop on a show, but they already booked me on the show in July. So June, July, I'm already booked to perform in Cali. So it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be a good networking event. I have the artist. I forgot her artist name, but her name's Alexandria. She's coming through too. She was at the 420 event. She had a huge pot leaf makeup on her face. It was pretty lit. I know you should have gone. It was pretty good. So yeah, definitely look out for these events. I heard that yesterday the May 1st event went off pretty well. It popped off. It was on fire. Superb. So, with that being said, thank you for everybody that showed out to that explosive RTU event, Phoenix Hip Hop Festival. Justice is always putting it up for the state, and he's always doing what he does. I wish I could have made it. Unfortunately, I was stuck in the studio, finishing shit up. Other than that, that's all that's really going on. Keep on pumping, keep on working, people, keep on grinding.
This is a very busy month, man.
Yeah, it's a very busy month for May. So we're gonna get into a song, and this song is actually gonna be on the album as well. I've been hesitant about letting anybody see this one because this is in remembrance for my Uncle David and my best friend Bob that died basically two days apart from each other, and this was a few weeks ago. This is Paradise. After that, we'll get into the Voice of the People. Let's go.
What I'm calling paradise, and I know time's ticking before I've lived and let die. As I keep on riding around with the feeling that I'm running in circles, I can't breathe. Will I ever make it to the end of this tunnel where there's nothing but blue skies and palm trees? Running, chasing after what I'm calling paradise, and I know time's ticking before the sands of time dry. Am I living to the fullest? How much longer till my purpose? 'Cause I'm grinding and I'm working, only hoping that it's worth it. As I rise today, I'll find a way. My mind's at bay, living day by day. Running, chasing after what I'm calling paradise, and I know time's ticking before I've lived and let die. As I keep on riding around with the feeling that I'm running in circles, I can't breathe. Will I ever make it to the end of this tunnel where there's nothing but blue skies and palm trees? Running, chasing after what I'm calling paradise, and I know time's ticking before I'm buried in the ground. All this precious time is wasted, overdosed, and now I'm weightless, never knowing what awaits us when we transcend and now we're nameless. As I close my eyes, I die tonight. Will you light the skies as I take flight? Running, chasing after what I'm calling paradise, and I know time's ticking before I've lived and let die. As I keep on riding around with the feeling that I'm running in circles, I can't breathe. Will I ever make it to the end of this tunnel where there's nothing but blue skies and palm trees?
All right, and that was Paradise, brought to you by the Muzz. Continuing forward, we're going to be moving into the voice of the people, and the voice of the people is going to be about basically choices and change. Choices and change.
Bruh. Choices and change, man. That's big.
Choices and change. So choices and change comes responsibility and
the consequences that
that follow, because every choice can be good or bad from any type of perspective. Every choice is good or bad because every choice has good outcomes and bad outcomes. It's just weighing out the outcomes of what they're gonna be. Kind of like if you're gonna skip work, what are you doing for to skip work? Are you doing something worth your time, or are you just going to hang out with your homies and stuff like that? What's the outcome of you calling off of work?
It could be sometimes. In my case, I called off work at times because not only just for like an event that you will put out or just to hang out with friends. Sometimes I think that one should call off work for the sake of just to cool your mind, because I'm gonna speak this from personal experience. So I'm there. I see myself just wake up, eat something small, go to work, come back home, and fucking sleep, and that's pretty much it. I'm just being just the typical drone, just another number, just working and just to survive, just to fucking get the money, and that's pretty much it. So it's gotten to a point where my mind, I was just like, man, this is so stressful. It's getting too much. So I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna call off. I got the hours to cover me. Fine, fuck it. So I called off and I just spent all day just absolute quiet. Like, don't bother me. I'm just gonna play my games, go listen to music, fucking watch porn, do something, anything, just to take my mind away from things. Like, I called off work, and
yesterday.
No, not yesterday, but I called off work 1 week because I just wanted to be alone.
Right.
Just to be alone. Like, I don't even want to go see my girlfriend. I don't want to talk to my family. I just want to be alone.
And see, I feel a big problem is I feel a lot of us work way too much and don't take in what the fruits of life have to offer.
We're overworked.
It is the truth. We can't live without money. Without money, we can't have a home. Without money, we can't do this. We can't do that. But don't go over here overworking yourself. Honestly, and I used to do it because I felt like I needed the work that much to make money. But working even two jobs is too much. Work one job. Work around your what times you want, and along with finding your job, make sure that you're getting paid what you feel is worth it. Because if you're not getting paid what you feel is worth it, then you're getting chumped out of, wasting your time, coming down to somewhere you don't want to even be. And if you're working towards owning a business or anything else, push. It's investments and time go together with building a business, along with cooperation with your team. It's all crucial steps that we all must have to follow. Yeah. But along with that is change. Without change, we cannot progress through life. We cannot move forward and do what we're supposed to do and what we're meant to do, because we have all these emotional attachments and strings and physical attachments and strings that hold us back. Sometimes we gotta trim the side fat and move forward into succession. My biggest thing lately is that I was associating around with a lot of people that were on one basis and one following and stuff like that, and it was no lead of succession. There were a few people that I were affiliating with that were on leads of succession, but they weren't at the mentality that they needed to be. So my ideal in complexion changed after I went to Cali to start recording and start management out there after a while of that. If I want to be successful, I need to live and breathe success every single day. Be around successful people. And if they're not pushing like I'm pushing, it's not worth my time. And I'll back you 110% if you back me. Don't expect people to back you if you're not gonna back them in what they're doing, because then that's that foul shit. That just makes you a follower. If you're like, oh well, I'll support your shit even though you don't push mine. That's basically a form of bitchotomy, which you're being bitched out and copped out because this person is dubbed and claimed to be on a higher scale than you. Fuck that. We all have the opportunity and complexions of being gods. I believe that everybody, if they could actually learn and obtain to knowledge over material, that everybody could ascend to the level of a god. There's no reason we couldn't. Manifestation and the laws of attraction are two big elements and keys that we play in life. So if you go around basically saying, oh, I'm gonna owe debt for the rest of my life, or oh, I'm not gonna get anywhere and I'm gonna be stuck here, and you keep on telling yourself that, you are. That's the laws of attraction. You're attracting all of this monotony into your life, instead of going, I'm gonna have this kind of house, I'm gonna have this type of job, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that, and you keep on grinding and working to actually make it happen. You're manifesting those positive things into your life. And along with choices, I want to go into the drugs aspect. So a lot of people view addiction as a disease. Let's knock shit out of the park real quick and fuck your bullshit up the ass. So here's the thing. Addiction is a choice. You choose to do that drug. You choose to go hit that meth pipe. You continue to choose to hit that meth pipe because it makes you feel good. It makes you feel different. It makes you feel content. To the point where you're using every day, to the point where your body feels like it needs it because you mentally triggered yourself to believe, I need this drug to survive. Everything is a choice. Everything's a choice for good or bad. I'm not saying all drugs are bad. Everything is good in accommodable reasons where it's not being overdosed or overused. Be smart with what you're doing. Move forward. Go into what you're about to do, into what you're going to do, instead of staying at what you used to do. Because everything's like, it's like a whole circle of life. Life is like a tire. Your tire goes round, 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 and then it gets a nail in it, right? And then it causes the tire to be off alignment and not, have the proper, go. Once you take out that nail out of that tire and you patch it up before it destroys it, it's a good tire. Goes back to the circle again. Once you let that tire tear up that nail tear up the whole entire tire, your life's fucked. So catch things before it gets to that point. Watch who you affiliate with, who you associate around, the choices and the options that you make. Because every single option, decision, and choice, for good or bad, should be based on success. How are you going to succeed in life? What is going to benefit you in the end? Not who's going to benefit Tom, not who's going to benefit Jerry. Who's going to benefit me? And that is the voice of the people. Do you have any comments to that, Sauce?
What about those who are trying to get started? Where can they turn to? How do they if they make that choice to say, okay, like I'm gonna put the bottle down, like where do I go? What do I do next? Where do I start? Where do I begin? Where's my first step? Because otherwise, I'm just going in blind. Well, maybe in some cases that's probably that's how it is for some people. Maybe you do have to go in blind, like if you're. Oh God, I hate myself. So if you're just like, if you are in a job that you just don't like, and
Like you?
shut up. That's why I'm hating myself. That's why I'm hating myself for it. So you're like in a job that you just like, you hate. You want to, you're looking for another job, and so you make that choice. Yeah, but that's when you're willing to accept the change, but are you willing to accept the consequences that can follow? Like for instance, if I want to quit right now, I have to say goodbye to my recent increase of payment.
Well, not really. Here's the thing, and this is what I do all the time. When I get tired of where I'm working, I've had multiple jobs, and I'm glad I had multiple jobs because I've learned so many different types of things. So many. When it gets to the point where I'm done with the job and I don't feel like I'm getting paid enough to do it, I'll go and look for another job that either pays me just as much or better. And there's always jobs out there that do.
But wouldn't that consequently make your resume look kind of, much?
Who cares? You're living life the way that you want to. All that matters is that you live life like you're supposed to.
I always wanted to try and just like, I want to make more money. But I also want to make more money by doing the things that I know I'm good at. Because I have seen the rise and fall of my family in terms of financially. We've hit bankruptcy a couple times. We're doing good now, thank God, and we're staying that way. But I've seen my father. He has he's always wanted to do construction. He was a carpenter for 2 decades, for crying out loud. And he loved doing it. He was, he's been a manager at times. He has built fucking houses. He built some of y'all that are tuning into this, for all we know, you could be living in the very house that my dad built. You're welcome, by the way. Fucking
Straight up.
not to brag. I'm not trying to toot any horns here, but my dad has been out. I mean, in the early '90s here in Arizona, it was kind of like carpentry and construction in general for like if building houses or neighborhoods. That's like, it was a fucking gold mine, and my dad certainly has been the breadwinner of it. Sure, my mom has helped out with like in the post office, for example, once upon a time, but and we've made good money for it. But life throws a curveball, and we had to choose to either save whatever we can and leave with what dignity we have and try to start again. And yeah, it's I'm glad I'm living in a house. But I do, in my case, I just want to make more. I want to choose to find a job that I'm good at and just make a shit ton of money for it.
Why don't you just go work for Home Depot or something?
Because I'm not very good at math. You ask me to measure something, I'll get a measuring tape and I'll mark it, but that's about it. Don't expect me to run the multiplication, because I can't do math unless I have a calculator in hand.
Well, I mean, neither can
I.
I can, but like it depends on what kind of math we're doing. If I'm trying to do like,
if you're asking me to do fractions,
4x2 and shit like that, I know what I'm looking for by looking at it and going, that's what I want right there.
That's kind of that's kind of me. I'm sort of like a puzzle solver. I like to really look at the problem and see and find out where the problem's coming from or something. I don't know if there's anything like that out there. There probably is, but I'm just not looking hard enough. And if I do find it, I'm pretty sure they're probably going to ask me. And I was like, okay, Do you have some kind of degree? Do you have some kind of diploma? Do you have anything to some kind of credential?
Well,
to
here's the
say
thing.
that,
In this world, especially after Trump became president,
Oh,
you don't really need a degree like that. Everybody's getting hired on without degrees, and they made it so easier. Like, Trump made it easy to become a politician. He made a law that states you do not have to have a college degree or nothing to become a president or a politician. So I could walk in there all willy-nilly and say, I want to be president.
I mean, look at Kanye West. He's already tried to.
Yeah, everybody shut him down. Even the state of Arizona shut him down.
I know, right?
They were like, no.
You don't know. You don't know what real burn is until you got burned by Arizona.
Yeah. No, Kanye. Slow down.
Nope.
Sit your ass down, boy.
Sit down, Kanye.
Just go into the kitchen and massage some lasagna or some lasagna. Or
He's
some
like,
shit that.
he's like, I'm a president that drinks 100% Cambodian breast milk. Yes.
Now I'm curious what the fuck he's doing right now. This minute,
Drinking
so-
Cambodian breast milk. Exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
So
That's my 2 cents on choices and change. Like I fear change, but I think
Everybody
but I think that's a necessary thing for me to have.
because
I
it's
just-
scary, because you get comfortable in what you're doing. You get comfortable in the job that you're working. You get comfortable in the actions that you take, whether it be good or bad, smoking meth or reading books. Like, it could be anything. But those choices impact you, and they will, for good or bad, be better for you if you have to choose. There's not everything you have to choose. Some people have their shit laid out, but there's gonna be that time in their lives, even if shit's laid out, that they're gonna fall,
Yeah.
where shit's gonna get rough. Look at this pandemic. It did it to everybody. Everybody that was doing fine and successful and willy-nilly dropped. Doesn't matter what they were doing, even if they were popular, famous artists. The money that they averagely made went down incredibly.
How many marriages has the pandemic destroyed? I wonder.
How many babies were born?
How
So many, bro.
many? I mean, because of the pandemic, I've read
Now on, like, if I was
stories,
yeah.
I've read Reddit stories where you see this happy couple, okay, we're married, we have a nice job that we're comfortable with, I got a kid, I got a house,
Because they
or
got
an
stuck at
apartment,
home
and-
with each other, and they started hating each other.
and because of the pandemic, obviously, the jobs are trying to adjust, they're trying to adapt,
Right.
they're trying to fix it. So obviously they're gonna throw a wrench into your shit, and that's
But the problem
natural.
was that wasn't even
But
the
at that
problem.
po- but
The
at that
problem
point-
is that they had to stay at home with each other 24/7, and then they were like, "Man, I really can't stand this person."
It's not plus it's not
I
even
think
it's
it is.
I mean, okay, that's already a given that that's the given when it comes to the pandemic.
Yeah,
But
they're
I'm
like,
talking
"My
about
God."
I'm talking about how husbands and wives, they, because of the pandemic, they're basically grounded, and now that they're grounded, all of a sudden they start to pay attention to what their spouses or what their kids are doing. I was like, what the fuck? This was not like that
Yeah.
when I I'm told that
The whole world is
I'm told
watching,
that
bro.
Sean does all his homework, and when I come home, he's painting the room in red rum. What the fuck is?
Getting drunk, nasty
Why?
drunk.
Why is he humping the dog? Like what the?
Sorry, babe. This is what I do when you're not home.
Imagine that. Imagine that. You're like the stay-at-home dad. Your wife comes home from work and she sees you. I was like, why the fuck are you making like spaghetti and shorts? You used to do it like with jeans and a suit on or whatever. Why are you making it in shorts?
Because you're not home.
I want to feel.
Why are you home right now? Go back to work. Fucking pandemic.
Honey, I have a confession to make. I love cooking topless.
Who wears short shorts? I wear short shorts.
No. But yeah, I just thought I want to lighten up on the whole fucking chicken choices, you know what I mean? But that's my comment. That's my 2 cents on the subject, you know.
All right, before we get into our last few subjects, I'm going to roll into another exclusive real quick. Some of you heard it at the 420 event. It's called What Will Be. Next is the Sauce with Sauce. Let's get into it.
You're
I can feel that times are changing as my head is steadily racing. As I'm gazing at the ceiling, I'm awake at 2 a.m. debating if I'm gonna make it up with the greatest. Times are getting harder and my peers are at the fakest. Give a shout out to the bravest as they're grinding from the pavement to the stages, wishing one day just to bask up in the glory of their greatness. Never knowing what awaits us is a jury of the people who forsake us. To my underdogs, this'll be what makes or breaks us. As we're dancing up in the fires of the damned and tainted, we become a product of the problem that we always hated, all because we wanna be appreciated when the day ends. You and me will never agree. Let's bury the hatch beneath the debris and leave what will be, will be, will be, will be. Just you wait, you'll see the fate I have in store. For me, I guarantee you'll hold me to a higher degree than you can ever manage to be. You and me will never agree. Let's bury the hatch beneath the debris and leave what will be, will be, will be, will be.
Hey, yo. And we are back. That was What Will Be. Shout out to Felix, Mr. Bag of Tricks Cat, for engineering my whole album, other than the one done by Entourage Management. Give a shout out to Entourage Management and Entourage Studios out in Cali. Without you, that track wouldn't have been possible. Now we're gonna roll into the sauce with sauce. Sauce, give us that sauciest sauce that everybody's sauce is about. Every sauce.
all right, you sexy bitches. No, just kidding.
All right.
So this, I mean, Muzz and I stumbled upon this while we were playing Destiny, which we'll get into a little bit later for those of you who love playing Destiny. But fucking Pinocchio.
Pinocchio, bro.
Apparently,
2019 Pinocchio.
Like, this is a movie I had no idea they did a live or like I didn't know they did such an adaptation to the old Disney, the old classic. But holy shit, there it is. I saw the trailer. It looks pretty interesting. Apparently, it's gotten some pretty interesting reviews. Like IMDb gave it a 6 stars out of 10. It must be that impressive. I don't know any of the actors or actresses in there, but like Pinocchio, that's pretty fucked up story when you think about it. I mean, what's your take? I mean, what are your thoughts on that shit? I
want to watch the movie. The new one, because the old one, they made it for children's eyes and shit like that. The real life one that they made was more for children's eyes. You remember that real life Pinocchio one that they did back in the 90s? Because they had the cartoon one, then they made the real life one.
I didn't know they already had a real life one.
Yeah, they had a real life one. You gotta watch that one. It's more for the children's eyes. But like, Pinocchio is more of a dark story about a guy that can't, have kids and shit like that because he doesn't have the sperm count to do it and shit like that. And so he finds some like decrepit woods and finds enchanted bark and makes a puppet, basically a black crafted puppet. And the shit that this puppet has to go through is unnatural because this puppet was just born. It's not 9 years old or anything like that. It's a day old. A day fucking old. Let's be real.
Yeah, and like so again, I have never seen the already existed live version yet. But I'm looking at the cartoonish version, and I'm looking at it as an adult. I'm just like, that's a really fucked up situation. Like drugs is bad. Okay, I totally get that. Smoking a cigar is not cool. So is drinking. I already got that when I was a kid, but I never really understood the consequences of those kids enjoying the vice. Drinking and gambling and smoking, and they ultimately become mules. And
they were basically poisoned to become like slaves and shit like that.
It didn't dawn on me as a kid. I'm just like, oh, they're being treated as kids or donkeys, and I don't know like what happened to them after that. But nothing. I see it as an adult. I'm just like, what the fuck? That's dark as fuck right there.
Yeah.
Being thrown into slave trade, human trafficking and shit. That's fucked up shit right there.
So what's the next one?
The next one is something that you fucking dropped on my fucking lap.
Oh, which
one? You know the one. You've seen it.
I forgot which one.
Really?
Yeah, I do. Oh, the Atrium?
Yeah.
Atrium. So what's the title of the movie one more time? Atrium.
Antrum, the deadliest film ever made. Apparently, This was like a late 1970s film
that was lost for ages. They haven't found this movie because like every time somebody would watch it in a movie or a movie theater put it on, it would burn to the ground. So they dubbed this movie to be the most deadliest movie ever created, and it's so occult and so demonic that it's crazy. Insane. Like, yeah, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time watching it.
It's those Mickey Mouse hands. That's what protected
Mickey Mouse held on. Mickey Mouse held on to my...
You disguised yourself pretty well with the fucking... like.
They're like, he's a villain. It's okay.
I'm surprised no Cole didn't see that piece on your fucking neck.
Yeah. They're like, wait a minute.
Now where's the goddamn freaking minute?
You can't be a villain with a guardian angel.
Unless that's where you hide most of your hickeys.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, boy.
Gotta hide the hickeys behind the guardian.
Oh, I got a hickey on my neck. Tattoo it. I got a hickey on my neck, but it's on the other side. Tattoo it, right?
Tattoo it. What hickey? We don't get hickeys around here, boy.
That's fucking stupid. I'm done with the fucking films and shit. God damn it, man.
Yeah, Antrum is basically about this kid. His dog died, so it starts with how they're driving. Mom's driving the car. Sister is right next to the boy where his dog died. The boy asked his mom if his dog was gonna go to heaven. She said no. He killed himself or some shit like that. He's going to hell. Straight told the kid that, and he was bummed as fuck. I'm sorry.
I don't mean to cut you off, but didn't like religion say some kind of religion say anything about how like dogs don't have souls or some shit like that?
I think that might have been what it was.
I think that's what contributed.
I think that's what might have been what it was, because after that the daughter of the woman contracted a way to make her brother supposedly feel better by going to this basically demonic location and digging a hole to hell to retrieve the dog. And it spiraled into being so much more when like there was apparently a demonic cult that was up in the mountains a little bit, and they were cooking people, and the boy almost got cooked. Oh, I was almost about to tear up. I was like, that boy's about to die. And
All he wants is
oh my
Fido.
God. That girl got out just in time, though, but he was about to cook.
Like,
it was crazy.
Damn.
Don't watch it around your religious parents. They'll be like, what the fuck are you watching?
They'll fucking crucify you.
So what else do you have?
Okay, so that's it for the movies. The one thing I do want to talk about, the one thing I do want to talk about is fucking Destiny, man.
Yes.
You say you've been catching up. Like, what you've been
I've been
catching up on? Like?
I've been catching up on the Beyond what is it? Beyond Light or something. I've been catching up on Beyond Light. I've been leveling up my character. No, apparently not.
Jesus Christ, boy, you slacking.
Apparently not. But, I've been bossing through things, completing quests and stuff like that I've been needing to do, leveling up, and doing the Guardian games. At first, the Hunters were winning.
This is what I think what true Guardian games ought to be about. Because the last time Titans, woohoo, fucking dominated your ass.
Fuck your Titans.
Get fucking stomped. Get fucking stomped by Titans. Yes. Fuck off. Titans fucking rule. Titans. Oh man, I'm a Titan man. So, but at the same time, I'm just like, you know what? I've seen a lot of good hunters and warlocks out there. You think that there'd be like some kind of change or whatnot? No, but this, I was just like, I'm really happy that they brought. First of all, they brought it back. Thank God.
Yeah, I was surprised that the Hunters brought it back. We were doing so good, and then I came back the next day, and I was like.
No, I'm talking about the Guardian games in general. I'm glad that they brought it back because
I think it's gonna be a thing.
Like I think it should be a kind of like a thing.
The only thing I see about it though is it causes a little bit of a divide though, because
that's the thing. We're talking about 3 different classes. What do you expect?
I mean, it makes sense, but it causes divide at the same time. I was like, this sucks. I can't play Guardian games with you because you're a fucking warlock or a Titan.
I mean, it's nice to see how there's especially in the universe, in the Destiny universe, how the makers are just like they're really putting like a lot of elbow grease and try to apply a lot of things. Like when they did the overhaul for the arrival of the Beyond Light expansion,
that overhaul was a lot.
It was. They had to remove so much excess just to try and create.
They should have made the
it's pretty much along the same lines, like for those trying to clear up your storage space of anything that you don't want, like all
they should have maximized the storage space by like 200 though. I honestly believe, because my storage space is damn near full.
So is mine. I mean, I only got like 3 games on it. That's the Destiny got.
No, I was talking about my storage space in the game.
Oh, in the game.
In the game.
Like in your vaults and shit.
Yeah.
Like, well, they say that if you already have your shaders, like those color changers, like if you got any colors, you better dismantle them now and get your resources because they're doing something with it. The makers are doing some kind of weird shit with the shaders, man.
I don't care. I'm keeping my shaders. I need my shaders.
I mean, you need those crystals and you need that glimmer, man. You gotta.
I'm good. I make it. I make that glimmer and shit like that. The bright dust is the hardest thing to make because almost nothing carries bright dust.
I mean, you can get bright dust by having to do those extra bounties that always refreshes when you finish it. That's the only way you can get them.
Really? And it used to be easier.
And the weekly.
I don't know though. Bounties. The Guardian games, I've been getting a lot of bright dust lately.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
Yeah. It's the only thing I'm really looking for, however, is some nice new exotic armor pieces for our character, for a Titan especially, something that kind of makes a little more sense. Because I'm seeing,
me too.
I saw like this little meme, this little fucking troll, where basically they were saying that Titans are they know melee, and then you see warlocks with all these fucking gauntlets and shit that that maximizes
warlocks have it made, bro. It's not fair. It's really not fair.
In a sense, they do. And same thing with hunters. They have hunters like... Okay,
we got perks, but warlocks out of anybody have it made. They're completely range, and their attacks are fucking stupid.
Like, fucking near, far, it doesn't matter. The Warwick's gotta have it fucking nailed.
They-
But,
they have
I
an
mean,
aim.
I admire that, but at the same time, fuck you, man. Titans all the way. Come on.
I like.
I know
hunters.
we're big Hulks and everything, but you know. give us
If I
little
chose a
fucking
warlock in
lore,
the first
like-
place, I maybe would have gotten used to it. But ever since D1, I've always been a hunter, and I've never switched up. I've never gotten another character. I've been dedicated.
My issues with the hunters was the fact that they just like they're okay. I know they're like hunters and they're agile, they're nimble and whatnot, but really, you have to make them into fucking ninjas.
Yes,
Really?
of course.
Really?
Yes, we have to be ninjas because
Really
we
have
are
to be fucking
hunters.
ninjas?
I'm a dirty pirate ninja.
A dirty
A dirty pirate ninja.
How are you a dirty pirate ninja?
Because I drink before 11 a.m. and I do ninja shit.
Really? You actually drink before you play?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I can't say all the time.
Fucking shit.
Oh shit.
So like so you're only in it for just the gameplay. You don't really do much in terms of the lore. Like you don't really.
I
stick
do,
around for
actually.
the story. You do.
I do.
You do. Then you.
That's why I'm behind right now, is because all these events keep on happening. So I have to do the events and I have to do this stuff, and some of the stuff, like Parse, the one thing I'm locked on right now, I think it's on Europa, and it's an exotic quest. If you complete the quest alone, you get it. I spent an hour and a half, and I almost completed it, because they give you only a certain amount of lives. You can complete it alone, or you can have a team. But the only way you can actually win it with the exotic, is doing it alone. And it's a 1300 plus game, and I'm 1275.
What's the exotic that you're trying?
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Oh, you're just hoping for the best. Oh,
I'm
okay.
just hoping for the best.
Oh, I was gonna say. I was thinking about the.
It's
Strikes.
complicated, because what you need is
Yeah. You have to have a certain type of weapons.
Right now, the only way I can do it is by rocking it with the crossbow, rocking it with a scout rifle, and a rocket launcher.
Plus, you have to know that since you're doing it like in a higher difficulty, you have to know that the enemy's shields are different elements. For example,
But like I've done it so long, like I did it like probably 10 times over. Like I learned how to get everything down to the T. It's the last guy that I'm taking out, because he, like, every time I hit him in the head, he backs up, and then he backs up past this wall,
or jumps to the fucking side or whatever.
No, or he jumps down, and I have to. And the only way to make him not hit you or actually shoot you is by only shooting him in the head. You can only shoot him in the head.
Oh, you're talking about those champions, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, those like.
And like I've made it to the point where I, like, the last time that I did it before I stopped for the night, I had 5 lives. I aced through it. And then he would kill me. So his health would revive, and they wouldn't give me enough arrows. And it was just a whole fucking mess, because that's the only way you can get him, because of the perk thing. The scout rifle you have to use on the huge orbiter, because he has a different perk. He has the shield perk. The other guy has the other one.
Have you ever done the
overload.
Deep Stone Crypt raid yet?
I think so. I need to catch up on a few things. Like, probably when I get home, I'm probably gonna hop on. I don't know.
As soon as I get home, I'm just gonna go straight to fucking sleep, because I've been awake since I got off work.
That's terrible.
So that's it. I mean, fucking. So I'm trying to also. Fucking the ranch is coming up around the corner. I'm actually looking forward to it.
The Dude Ranch.
Yeah.
When is that again?
It's in July.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Is it like on a weekend? You know.
I'm trying to see if I can try and do it on a weekend.
If you do it on a weekend, I'll probably go 2 or 3 days. You know, something like that.
You'd have
hang
to
out with some dudes on the Dude Ranch.
You'd have to. I mean, first you have to find the right days to.
I gotta find the right dude.
You have to. I mean, once you find your ranch, you have to book it. And you have to do so ahead of time. I went through 3 ranches until I found the one that could book it on.
I'm
the week
pretty
of
sure
my,
I'll be
week of my
fine.
birthday.
I'm pretty sure I'll be fine.
You're
I'll
not-
walk up there. I'll be like,
You ain't gonna use
Hold on,
your
hold on.
rapping artist
I'll be like,
title.
no, I'll be like, yo, I'm the Muzz.
You ain't gonna do that shit. No.
I'm here to be in the
You-
Dude Ranch. I'm gonna record everything. This is my videographer right here. He's an intern. Yeah, sign me up. It doesn't work. Shh, sweetheart. You're gonna let me in,
You ain't gonna pull.
girl. You're gonna let me in this Dude Ranch.
No, you're gonna you're gonna get a hind kick to the face out of the fucking ranch before you can even say howdy.
Girl, you're gonna let me in this Dude Ranch.
No, that's a family-owned thing. It's a family-owned
Exactly.
thing.
I just
You
gotta.
ain't-
I gotta go after the hussy.
No.
They all can't be dudes.
No. No, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, even if you find a country girl, she's gonna whip your ass. Yes, she is.
She's gonna be like, oh, a city boy.
She gonna wrap
Oh,
her,
my.
she gonna tie a noose, wrap it around your fucking neck, and drag you across the mile.
I bet he's got a dick as long as an alligator. Oh wait, that's Florida.
Jesus. You sad little boy.
You
sad little boy.
Shit.
You need Jesus. That's what you need.
I
You
mean,
need Jesus.
I am Jesus.
No, you ain't.
I just cut off my hair recently.
No, that don't mean shit.
I'm trying to conform with
Villain
the current
tattoo
days.
on your
Yes.
fucking forehead.
Current 20th. Sorry, my Jesus was coming out.
Jesus.
Jesus. The 21st century Jesus has tattoos.
So did Marilyn Monroe. So does
Exactly.
fucking Donald Duck and fucking.
Yes, but I can't be them. I've got to be Jesus.
Get that.
They've got different mythical powers. I can't obtain to that.
I'm pretty sure they do. I'm pretty sure they do. That's it for my segment.
Well, we're gonna roll into Muzzy's fuzzy news. First off on the news, this is a rest in peace to all menthols around the world. So, anti-smoking advocates applaud FDA's move to ban menthol cigarettes and flavored cigars. The Food and Drug Administration announced Thursday that they will begin the process of banning menthol tobacco cigarettes as well as flavored cigars, like Prime Times. A move heralded as one expected to improve health groups and likely this is targeted to improve health groups and most likely help people stopping menthol products, including children and wow, that's racist, Black Americans. With these actions, the FDA will help significantly reduce youth initiation, increase chances of smoking cessation, and among current smokers, address health disparities experienced in the communities of color in low-income populations and LGBTQ individuals. Dr. Janet Woodstock stated in a statement.
So basically, fuck the cigarettes and cigars. Just stick to the weed.
Yeah, and of course they're fucking pushing it towards, like people that are different and shit like that. I smoke menthols though, so I'm fucking offended too.
Too bad you got weed.
I mean, it gives me more of a wake up call to actually quit smoking. So,
Yeah.
it is. I can't smoke regular cigarettes. They taste nasty. I can't do it. So, along with that, Dexter Season 9 is coming out, and Michael C. Hall is still our favorite serial killer. Michael C. Hall's Dexter is up to his new tricks. He has a new trailer for his upcoming 9th season of the Showtime series. It's set to debut sometime in the fall. The series will return for the first time since 2013 in a 10-episode event after Dexter's disastrous season finale left fans feeling sour towards the series.
I'm surprised that show has run for so long.
Because it's an incredible show.
wasn't it some serial? Didn't that serial killer had a boner for his sister or some shit like that?
No. Dexter, he was brought up by his dad, which was a serial killer and shit like that. His sister, he was trying to protect from it. He learned all these things from his dad. And what he would do is he would go around killing
the killers and
because the system wouldn't put him to justice.
Yeah.
So, it's very intriguing to me. I've watched the series over 5 times over. It's an amazing series all the time. Definitely something to get into.
Me, not gonna lie, I'm more of a Lucifer fan.
Honestly, you would get into Dexter if you actually watched it. I can't watch Lucifer.
I watched an episode of Dexter. I'm just like...
You just gotta wait to get into it. Lately, I've been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, though.
And this season 9, you say, they're doing it?
The new season 9's coming out this fall.
Well, I saw an episode on season 5, and I'm just like...
Oh. Yeah, they have 8 seasons.
Not feeling it.
8 seasons.
Feeling it. Anyways.
So, Houston police... let's see.
Houston police and
FBI, the FBI launched a human smuggling probe after 91 people and some with COVID were found huddled together in a 2-story suburban home. So, relatives of over 90 human smuggling victims found starving and thirsty inside of a suburban human home. They claimed they were ordered to pay money to free their loved ones for the deplorable conditions. Floor Anderson, who lives close to the house in Houston, Texas, says that the dilapidated property was raided by Friday after one of its occupants' relatives called the police to report an attempted extortion. After entering the property, police were stunned to find the victims, 85 men and 5 women, in the living rooms lined with mattresses, with many people inside starving, thirsty, and unable to walk. 5 of the immigrants, most were whom believed to have come from Central American, tested positive for COVID-19. Houston Assistant Police Chief Patricia Cartu told Houston Chronicle many of the immigrants complained they have not eaten in days. They were startled by the discovery made on Friday when the cops were called on reports of a possible kidnapping. They said it was a big surprise when they got in the house and they saw the 91 people. They still haven't found the guy that was in it. They believe that the guy is huddled out within the 91 people.
And this is all in the name of extortion?
They're selling people, or extortion and selling people.
Jesus, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, 91 people. And from what I saw in the report, they were huddled in 2 different bedrooms, one upstairs, one downstairs. Crazy. So, religious festival killed at least 44 people. At least 44 people were crushed to death overnight on Friday when an overcrowded religious festival in Israeli with over 100,000 people, with some asphyxiated and trampled victims going unnoticed until the PA system found an appeal to disperse. Tens of thousands of ultra-Orthodox Jews had thronged the Galilei tomb of the 2nd century sage Rabbi Shimon bar Yochai for the annual Lag Omar commemorations that include an all-night prayer, mythical songs, and dance. Witnesses said many of the dead were caught in a tightly packed passageways around 3 meters wide after crowds packed to the slopes of the Mount Meron in the northern Israeli defiance of warnings to maintain social distancing against COVID-19. Medics said that there had been a stampede in the men's section of the gender-segregated festival. Casualties included children. Many of the dead had not yet been identified by the police. The videos posted on social media showed the ultra-Orthodox men clamoring desperately through the gapes of the sheets torn and congregated in iron to escape the crush. Bodies laid on stretchers in the corridor in foil blankets.
All that just to make a prayer.
they were running from something. So yeah, that's what I have in Muzzy's Fuzzy News. Other than Marilyn Manson's getting sued for torture. Yeah, the girl he was with is saying that she tortured him and stuff like that. And it doesn't surprise me. Marilyn Manson, seems like that kind of guy. Seems kind of decrepit.
I mean, he's getting old.
Yeah, he's like, fuck it, we're gonna start torturing bitches now.
Apparently. Apparently.
I can't get off anymore. Used to put it in her ass and come, but now I can't even do that. So what do? Beat her. I'm not endorsing this. Anybody watching this, it's a terrible thing.
Unfortunately, there are people out there who
like Marilyn Manson,
who has that kind of twisted logic.
Yes.
It's sad and pathetic, and that's why aliens are no longer gonna come visit.
Yes.
us.
Thank you, Marilyn Manson, for fucking up our times with the aliens. We could have seen an alien with 3 tits by now.
E.T. stay home. Don't.
He stayed home. He was like, fuck this bullshit. Fuck that little kid. I ain't coming back.
Ouch.
Ouch. All right, so what's our would you rather?
What's the would you rather? Oh my goodness. Shit. I don't fucking know. Well, okay. I honestly don't know. I'm kind of sort of stuck. I've been trying to find one.
Well, get one up.
Get one up.
Get one up. Get one of them up. Get it up. Get it up.
Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Oh, would you rather tell a dark religious humor joke in front of a bunch of Karens who are religious, or would you rather keep it to you? No, wait. Oh, wait. No, actually remember. He's that
like,
joke. No, I remember this one.
He had a brain tick right there.
No, brain tick. No.
Did everybody see the light bulb?
No,
like,
it was worded.
My God, I saw his whole aura shine up.
It was worded differently.
He's like excited.
No, oh my God, that actually reminds me. I was doing a TikTok watching binge, fucking of like couple pranks, fucking moments that people die, like moments like when you die, and it's like you fucked up, so you're just like that. Oh no, I just died. Fucking.
Oh
okay.
no, I just died.
That's pretty much.
That would be me. that describes me perfectly. Oh no, I just got hit by a train. I'm dead.
Like my favorite bit is my favorite bits are like those that you're trying to do some kind of stunt or some kind of dance or whatever, and like you're like whoever it is, like you're fucking like there's this guy who was like in like this monkey suit holding bananas, acting like a gorilla or whatever, and his roommate suddenly walked in with pizza in hand. Just walked in. It was like,
sup?
Cool.
Cool.
It's like, oh, I can explain moment. Like, how can you explain?
You can't.
To your roommates or whatever of why you're wearing a wig and a cafe maid outfit and you're a fucking dude.
Listen.
Like,
I will pay you $100. You didn't see nothing.
oh man, okay, my phone's acting up. Okay, I'll just toss one off the top of my head.
Toss
okay.
it. Toss it like the salad that you tossed.
Would you? I don't know why you say such things.
I don't know.
I don't know why.
Because I'm a fucked up person. We all know this.
Okay,
Let's carry
on.
on.
Okay. Would you rather spend a week playing as a warlock or a titan? You can't be a hunter. And Destiny.
I would say a warlock. Fuck the
warlock?
Titans. Titans are too bulky for me.
All right, that's all I got.
I'd be like, what am I doing with all this?
What am I doing floating? Stop looking at my cloak.
Stop looking at me. I'd be a warlock.
Oh gosh. All right, that's it.
Okay, how about you? Would you be a hunter or a warlock?
I would say hunter.
Okay. All right, well, that ends it for the Morning Roast, episode 28. Shout out to Icon Radio. Shout out to RTU, our sponsor, one of my sponsors, Eminent Jewelry, Villain Gang Apparel, Villain Gang Bitch. We're out.